It's Dom.
And Adam Correa, and we're from out of this galaxy.
We're here with Jeff Hendrick.
Howdy, everybody. Adam.
How you doing,
Dom.
Jeff?
Good.
So Jeff is
Howdy.
one of my clients, and Jeff is from Mandalorian season 3.
It was one of the core Mandos, so I was there for the whole show. It was big fun. Come on, I'm huge. I saw it 7 times a week. It came out. My head exploded when I got the gig. I had no idea. Yeah.
That's awesome. So you also get to play a couple other characters, some space pirates. If you'd like to explain those 2 characters to us.
So I got to play an Aqualish, and he's one of the ones with the 2 big tusks in the front that originally hassled Luke in the bar in the very first movie. Okay. And then I also got to play a Klatooinian, which is one of these sort of green-skinned, dog-faced guys, in addition to playing a Mandalorian.
Yeah, the Klatooinians are in Return of the Jedi. That's where they originated from.
Yep.
That's right.
So Adan, I know you've been really into doing the 3D builds like you have right here.
This is 96, my tactical droid. You would not believe how much I got him on the black market after the Clone War era.
You had to smuggle them?
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's awesome. Well, coming from your background, because I know you're working on cosplay and making your own costumes, do you have any questions maybe about Jeff's costumes he's been in?
Yeah, your costumes. Was there good ventilation? Did they have Velcro straps holding everything up?
Everything was pretty much Velcroed on, or like Jimmy strapped, where you'd have a buckle that would snap it somewhere. Mine was a little more complicated because my entire left leg was a stormtrooper leg. So that big thigh piece had to be clipped and Velcroed to the top of the leg.
Gotcha.
And you also had to take it off every time you had to go to the bathroom.
They didn't have a little Mando poop shoot or anything?
No, none of them had flies. None of them had. I felt bad for the women, especially because they had to always do both.
Take the whole thing.
The whole bottom half would have to go, and it's connected by 2 buttons in the front and 2 buttons on the back. And it was the bottom layer was a gray canvas pants with like the Yodper straps, so you would be able to tuck it into your boot and it wouldn't pop out in the middle of a take. So what they did, instead of washing them every week, is they would take a solution of half vodka and half water and spray like the pits and any place that would be nasty, and the stuff actually sucks the odor out, and it because of the alcohol, it just evaporates.
Very nice.
So there's a helpful hint for those of you at home: half water, half vodka. Don't drink. Spray the clothes.
Or drink if you want.
Or drink if you want.
So one of my questions I have for you is, because I've known Jeff for a couple of years now, some people haven't got to hear some of these stories because they didn't make it a film.
Yeah.
So I want to hear some of your good behind-the-scenes stories that maybe got cut.
I got two scenes of mine, unfortunately, ended up on the editing room floor. There was one where I was carving pieces of meat off one of those space chickens that we barbecued, and I was throwing it to Grogu, and that didn't, unfortunately, that did not make the final cut. Also, I was taking a roof tarring mop and slathering barbecue sauce on the rotating 7.5-foot space chicken. But, not everything makes it in.
Now there's, a very infamous scene that I've heard about too, about maybe a Mando going down, something like that.
Go bring this up.
I'm going to bring this up. I think a Mando might have fell on set.
I wish there was a blooper reel because I know I would have made it for this one. There was a scene where I had to go from the far right to the far left of the group by the time we got to where we landed. And for those of you that don't know, Grogu doesn't actually float around in a half shell. That's on a pedestal on a track. And I made almost all the way across the track, and then my right foot caught the left track, and I just went flying. I flew about 8.5 feet into the air and landed head first into the cave wall, and my helmet shot across the soundstage 40 feet. So, and then I heard JoJo, who was Katie Sackhoff's stunt double. She looked at me. She said, "Season 2, I did that. Flew 20 feet." I went, "All right, cool." Like I was fine. The helmet actually worked. Which was amazing. And I took about a chunk about that size out of the cave wall.
Ouch.
And Tate, who plays Paz Vislov, God love him, comes running over. You all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Where's my bucket? He's like, never mind your bucket. Are you okay? I'm like, yeah. I'm just concerned I didn't break my helmet. Like, my head was fine. I'm worried about the costume at this point.
Agreed.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, of course, Adan's gonna love it. Adan's like, the costume. Anything but the costume.
Yep.
I was the only Mando who didn't break his sighting antenna the entire 7.5 months I worked on that show. Everybody else broke theirs.
Ouch.
That's awesome. Well, guys, you can follow us on Instagram, Honest Galaxy. Check out Old Mando.
The old Mando on Insta.
All right, guys, thank you. May the Force be with you.